This is the Business Strategy Game, Freedom Footwear Team F by Brian O'Neill and Scott Osatile. For corporate citizenship, we wanted to start off by spending around $100,000 per year on energy efficiency. We also wanted to implement an ethics training for all of our employees. We figured this would be costly up front, but at the end of the day, we wanted a good image rating to start off so customers could come and spend money at Freedom Footwear. For our sales forecast, we wanted to make sure we could offer our customers a wide variety of models. We wanted our S&Q rating to be at the bare minimum with the industry average. We also didn't want to offer free shipping right away since we want to maximize profits as soon as possible. We also thought it would be a good strategy to differentiate the prices based on whatever market we were selling into. We wanted to buy as much plant capacity as possible during the early stages of the game. We figured the more capacity that we own, the more shoes that we can sell. We decided against building plants in the European Africa region because this would be a little bit more costly than we would have liked. As for the production of our shoes, we want to increase the number of models we offered each year. We kept our styling enhancing at 20,000 in the North America plant, 22,000 in the Asia Pacific plant, and 24,000 in the Latin America plant. However, we didn't watch the S&Q rating closely, so we ended up overspending and thus roughly giving our shoes around a 6 to 7 star rating. We also wanted to distribute the shoes we produced from the warehouses where the plants were located. We aimed to have our surplus and shortfall rating either in the high teens or low 20s. This strategy ended up working for the most part. However, since the demand ended up being so high, neither us or our opponents couldn't meet the demand, so we ended up missing out on some customers. For our internet marketing strategy, we wanted to be able to offer actually a higher internet price than our retailers. We figured with having a low internet price, this wouldn't drive enough of our customers into our retailers. This is exactly why we decided to have a higher internet price. However, we wanted it to be lower than our opponents. As mentioned in the previous slide, we wanted to make sure that our retail price was a lot cheaper than our internet price. We figured around a $25 to a $30 margin would be an appropriate margin for offering our shoes in retail. We also wanted to use psychological pricing. That way we offered our shoes at, say, $19.97 as opposed to $19.99 or $20. For celebrity endorsements, this was a little bit tricky because we wanted some celebrities to endorse our products, but at the same time, we didn't want to have to spend a lot of our profits on celebrities. We were able to keep our bidding very low, and we never spent over $5,000 on bidding for any celebrities. It worked in our favor as we were able to snag 2 different celebrities. For private label, we wanted to use whatever we had remaining from production in this market. We figured at first this was going to be a high priority, so we offered our shoes at a very high price to penetrate the market. Once our other opponents entered the market, we ended up undercutting and selling at a lower price. And this eventually created an entry barrier strategy. For finance and cash flow, early on, we wanted to buy back stock since it was relatively cheap. We figured if we had profits at the end of the year, one of the smarter decisions we could make was buy back stock. We also want to keep our debt low so that it would enhance so we can have a higher credit rating and often a better investor credit score as well.